Hi, it's Mitz from My Life Mitz. Thank you very much for being here today. So today's video I'm going to be working in my junk journal. I am first sharing with you some of the completed pages or the completed layouts, and then I'll work in sticking in some photos that I have lying around. And yeah, I thought I would work in my junk journal because I don't think I have filmed one recently. As you can see here, there are photos from many years ago. There's also a lot of Happy Mail. I'm finding that I'm sticking my Happy Mail items in this junk journal because it is quite forgiving in terms of size. I can really bulk it up and it will be okay. So I do stick some postcards in my gratitude journal, but for the most part, a lot of it ends up in my junk journal here. I'm just looking through some of the printables that I have cut out. A lot of the items there you see are from Erin Ware, and I will leave her, she has a website and an Etsy with her downloadables, which I absolutely love, and so I will leave in that information down below. So here are some of the photos that are kind of lying around that I haven't really stuck anywhere. I have been keeping a somewhat of a travel journal. I think now with the restrictions that it's eased up a little bit here in Tokyo. Before there were restrictions, like for example, I mean it wasn't like a full-on restriction, but it was suggested that residents remain in their own or travel within their own prefecture, things like that. But now that's lifted. We've been going camping more often, and yeah, so a lot of the pictures and places that we go, I have been printing them out and putting them in my travel journal, and it's in my traveler's notebook. I've been keeping that. But these are some photos that kind of I guess like overspill photos or photos that I didn't end up keeping. I decided to keep in here in the junk journal. And I've mentioned before with the junk journal, I kind of flip back and forth. I find a page that works best. I don't know how to determine. It's hard to explain. I pick a page that calls to me, I guess, the most. I don't go in chronological order. I'll just flip through the pages, and if I feel like the page layout works, then that's where I will journal. And so I think it's really important to date your entries. Even if it were in chronological order, I think it's still very important to date your entries. So please don't forget that. I always forget to date my entries, and I find myself sometimes flipping back through and dating some of the page spreads. The photos that you see here, it might be a little bit hard to see, but we went to a space in Chiba. I don't remember the exact name. I'm going to have to document that later. But Chiba is a different prefecture from Tokyo, and they had this space where they had designated not picnic spaces, but it's called day camping. Day camping is pretty much a barbecue outside. It's like a picnic slash barbecue outside. But they had these designated spaces if you wanted to rent. And we didn't end up doing that, but we went there, and yeah, they had a lot of it was a lot of fun for the kids, and it was nice for us, of course, to get out and be surrounded by nature. But for the kids, they have these playgrounds, like mini, I guess you can say mini playgrounds, but they call them athletics, and so they would climb through these little playgrounds, and they were numbered, and there was a whole series of them. So the kids had a lot of fun with that. It's really nice to finally be allowed to travel a little bit. We haven't really gone out of, like we haven't flown anywhere, but we were able to, like I said, drive for some day camping and actual camping as well. So it's been really, really refreshing, and nice to be able to finally get out. And here I am flipping through the sticker book and just kind of picking things for the page spread. That washi strip keeps coming undone, so I end up kind of sticking it down with some glue later on. But I really like this junk journal. I enjoy adding a lot of color to the pages. I feel like I don't have to worry about having things match, or I feel like it doesn't have to have any cohesiveness to it. It's just a mishmash of papers layered on top of each other, and I really enjoy it's very freeing, and I've said that many times in the past, but I really do like working in here. So yeah, I'm just, you can see I have my stash of little papers and bits off to the side there, to the right hand side, and so I looked through that stash and just sticking some papers down. A lot of these papers are from Happy Mail. Friends send me some paper scraps, which I absolutely love. And also some of these are from collage sheets that I've ripped up into smaller pieces. A lot of the collage, like background sheets, are from Courtney Diaz, Little Raven Ink, and I will of course leave her linked down below as well. And yeah, I find that with the background sheets, you don't have to use them as a whole sheet. Like you don't, I mean, of course you can, and I have done in the past. I've used the actual whole sheet, but it's also fun to break them up into smaller pieces and use them as borders, or like a page break, or you can cut them into different shapes and make that into a border as well. And so I really do like the background. They're very versatile, and I really do like those background sheets. I don't know if you remember, I did an unboxing of the Black Milk Project stamps, and I of course kept the packaging, and I was talking about putting them in my junk journal. So here you see me kind of opening up the packaging, and I've already stapled in that little cloth pouch, and that allows me, like once I stick those down, it allowed me to journal a little bit off to the side there. And yeah, I like to keep packaging, and I'm sure many others do as well. It's just a nice reminder how the product was packaged, and just reminds me of the wonderful stationery goods as well. So I do like to keep packaging. This also is packaging from a product that was, it was a gift. It was a gift from Connie from Peppercorn Arts, and I absolutely love the bag. I used it often actually I used it a lot this holiday, this Golden Week holiday, because we were traveling around, and it holds so much, and it's such a beautiful, like a canvas bag, but it's very spacious and it has a nice closure, and yeah, I'm very, very thankful for that. So I've kept the packaging so I can remember that. These little washi, they look like stamps, but it's washi tape. I've decided to use some of these. These are also from Black Milk Project, and they're not perforated, but they are in the shape of a stamp, so you can easily rip them up and use them like it looks like a stamp, and it's a really nice concept. So I decided to use that for this journal spread. I've also been enjoying using the very slim masking tape, or the washi tape that you see me. I've been using it a lot in my journals, and I think that's pretty much it for this junk journal session. I hope you enjoyed this video, and oh, I think, is that my daughter? She was talking to me about the creation. Actually, my son created that little yellow and blue circle. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and you were able to relax a little bit. I hope you are doing well and staying safe. Thank you so much. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.